Welcome back to Christopher's World Grill. This is Christopher's Kitchen, where we give you some new and creative ideas for putting on your table. And today, it's one of our more unique ones we featured. This is a smoked duck quesadilla. What's not to love in Texas about anything smoked in a quesadilla?
A little smoked briskets is what they are. A little smoked breast. We get Muscovy breast, and we marinate those in a little soy sauce and brown sugar, put them on our smoker, finish them in the oven, slice it real thin. And this item is actually going to be featured on our spring menu, a smoked duck and apple quesadilla with sun-dried tomato salsa. These are just your burrito-sized tortilla shells from your local grocery store. I'm just going to use one of them actually for this recipe. I've taken a duck breast. I removed the skin after it's fully cooked, and we sliced that up and put it in the deep fryer. And we made little chicharrones of duck breast, nice crunchy. We're going to use those as a garnish later. But for right now, we're just going to build on half of this tortilla because we're going to fold it up and saute it. So we're going to line this with some cheese. This is Havarti cheese. So it's a little bit different cheese, a little bit softer. This will give us that melty type of cheese. And then I have some aged white cheddar cheese. Just a little bit because I'm going to put a little bit on top so the top part gets a little cheese. Then we have a little pico de gallo that we make in-house here. So we're just going to put a little bit of pico on here. And then I have our duck breast that I've sliced, and I'm just going to lay that out. Just bought this from the Asian grocery store here in town. This is a version of a mandolin or a vegetable cutter. You've probably seen things like that on TV before. These are very, very sharp and can hurt you badly, so I recommend wearing a safety glove if you haven't used one before. Well, you can hand cut this also. This just makes it easy. See how nice it is? We're just going to put some apple here. Just a little bit more of white cheddar cheese so it helps it stick to the tortilla on top. And then very simply, you're just going to fold that over just like that. And we're going to press it just a little bit, put everything together, and we're going to add that to our saute pan. So we have a hot saute pan. I'm just going to use just a little bit of clarified butter there so we get a nice golden brown. I'm just going to swirl that around so it gets a little butter everywhere. And just going to put it on medium-high heat, maybe medium heat, so the tortilla has time, it has time to melt the cheese before the tortilla gets too dark. So we've got our quesadilla here nice and dark, crispy. Okay, we're just going to do that till that cheese melts a little bit. Okay, we've got our quesadilla out there. I'm just going to cut this into triangles, and then I'm going to reverse them and put them out this way like this on the plate. I'll just put a little salad back here. And we've got our sun-dried tomato salsa right here. Now the sun-dried tomato salsa is sun-dried tomatoes that are cured in oil. They're cured in oil, and then I've chopped that up with a little pico de gallo, a little bit of vinegar, and a little bit of sugar. Now I have a little bit of lime sour cream here, just like that. And we'll do a little bit of our chicharron, our deep fried duck skin for garnish there. Okay, Mike, let's try this. Now, you're not a big fan of duck, right?
Well, now, I may be in a quesadilla. With a little salsa you got going here, I think, maybe so. Yeah,
I'm going to give you a little bite. Hopefully you get a little apple in there, you know.
Slice away.
But definitely the salsa really makes it a big deal. Is that too big of a bite?
Nah, no, we're good.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Wow.
Should be good with the salsa.
Yeah, who would have thought the combination would be that good? All right.
Did you get any apple in that bite?
I did get some apple in that, yeah. It adds a certain amount of sweetness to it and the texture as well. Let me tell you, if you are not a fan of duck, and I make no bones about it, not been my favorite, but I will tell you, this will make a believer, and I love the salsa that goes with that. If you'd like to access this recipe and do it yourself, try it at home because it doesn't get any better than that. It is on the line at kbtx.com. Just pull down the tab that says Christopher's Kitchen, and that's where all the recipes are posted right there for the smoked duck and apple quesadillas. That is one fine meal right there. You can get on the menu later on. And so that'll do it for this edition of Christopher's Kitchen. For Christopher Lampo, thanks for making us a part of your morning. I'm Mike Wright.